the heart of the African savanna, a majestic lion roams. But this is no ordinary king of the jungle. This lion bears a horrific wound, a grotesque sight that sends shivers down the spine. His once proud mane is now marred by a ghastly barnacle infestation, a chilling reminder of nature's cruel hand. As we draw closer, the reality of his condition becomes painfully clear. Barnacles, small crustaceans that typically cling to rocks and ships, have found an unlikely host in this regal beast. They have latched onto his skin, creating a grotesque landscape of white and yellow, a stark contrast against his tawny fur. Each barnacle, a tiny fortress, burrows into his flesh, feeding off his very essence. The sight is both fascinating and repulsive, a testament to the harsh realities of survival in the wild. Barnacle infestation is not just a matter of aesthetics. It poses a serious threat to the lion's health. These creatures, while seemingly innocuous, can cause severe irritation and infection. As they multiply, they create an environment ripe for bacteria, leading to painful sores and potential systemic infections. The lion, once a symbol of strength and power, now struggles against this insidious invasion. His movements are sluggish, his roars less frequent, as he battles the discomfort and pain inflicted by these relentless parasites. The barnacles, in their quest for survival, have turned this noble predator into a mere shadow of his former self, a living canvas of suffering. The dense African bush crackles with the threat of unseen danger. Sunlight filters through the leaves, casting long, distorted shadows across the parched earth. But it's not the lurking predator or the venomous snake that holds our attention. It's the creature slumped against a weathered baobab tree. A majestic leopard, once the embodiment of sleek power, now lies broken, its regal beauty marred by a gruesome wound, a wound that throbs with a dark, buzzing menace. Up close, the sight is truly horrifying. A gaping, raw cavity oozes pus and blood, riddled with angry welts. But it's the relentless, black horde swarming within this festering wound that sends a shiver down your spine. Thousands upon thousands of bees, their bodies a blur of angry yellow and black, their stingers a constant, buzzing threat. This is a leopard consumed by an infestation, a victim of nature's ruthless efficiency. These, attracted by the smell of blood and decay, have moved in with terrifying tenacity. They burrow into the wound, their stingers injecting a cocktail of venom and enzymes that liquefy the leopard's flesh, feeding on its very lifeblood. The leopard, its once powerful frame racked with pain, struggles against the relentless onslaught. It roars, a guttural cry that echoes across the silent bush, but the sound is lost in the deafening drone of the bees. The air is thick with the scent of honey, fear, and death. The leopard's struggle is futile. It's a slow, agonizing demise, a gruesome tableau of nature's unrelenting cycle of life and death. The bees, driven by their primal instinct to survive, have become the ultimate executioners, their tiny bodies wielding a deadly power. But this story holds a chilling reflection for us humans. We too are susceptible to the whims of nature, to the unseen forces that shape our world. We build our empires, our cities, our societies, believing ourselves to be masters of our own destiny. Yet, we are just as vulnerable as this leopard, at the mercy of the delicate balance of the natural world. The bees, in their relentless pursuit of survival, offer a stark reminder of our own place in the grand scheme of things. We are not the apex predators, not the rulers of this planet. We are simply another piece in the intricate web of life, inextricably linked to every other creature, every plant, every drop of water. And perhaps, in the face of this undeniable truth, there lies a valuable lesson. One of humility, of respect, of understanding that our existence is not about dominance, but about coexistence. We can learn from the bees, from their unwavering commitment to their hive, their fierce loyalty to their queen. We can learn to appreciate the delicate balance of nature, the interconnectedness of all living things, or we can choose to ignore the lessons, to continue down the path of destruction, believing ourselves to be above it all. But the leopard, its flesh ravaged by the bees, serves as a chilling reminder of the consequences of such arrogance. In the desolate expanse of a frigid wilderness, a striking figure emerges, a white fox, its pristine fur marred by a grotesque affliction. This is no ordinary injury. It is a barnacle wound, a shocking testament to nature's brutality. As the camera zooms in on the fox, the stark contrast between its elegant form and the horrific infestation becomes painfully clear. Barnacles, those unassuming crustaceans often associated with the hard shells of marine life, have found an unorthodox host in this terrestrial creature. But how did this happen? The answer lies in the relentless quest for survival in a world where boundaries blur and the rules of nature twist in unexpected ways. Barnacles, typically residing on rocks and the hulls of ships, possess a remarkable ability to adhere to surfaces with an iron grip. When the white fox, perhaps in a moment of desperation or curiosity, ventured too close to a coastal area, it inadvertently became a breeding ground for these tenacious creatures. The barnacles latch onto the fox's skin, embedding themselves deep into the flesh, forming a grotesque cluster that resembles a dark, pulsating mass. Each barnacle thrives by drawing nutrients from the fox's body, causing a slow and painful demise. The once agile and proud predator now limps under the weight of its own infestation, a haunting image of nature's cruelty. As we delve deeper into this unsettling phenomenon, it becomes clear that the barnacle infestation is not just a physical ailment. It is a chilling reflection of the interconnectedness of life. The fox, in its struggle for survival, is now a canvas for the barnacle's relentless hunger. This grotesque symbiosis raises questions about the ethics of nature itself. Is this a punishment for the fox's transgressions, or merely a cruel twist of fate? The barnacles, in their quest to thrive, show no mercy, highlighting the stark reality that survival often comes at a cost. Sometimes, that cost is the life of another. And yet, in this dark narrative, there lies a peculiar humor. Imagine if these barnacles could talk. Perhaps they would complain about their unfortunate choice of residence, lamenting the lack of ocean view. In the shadowy realms of the high Himalayas, a creature of breathtaking beauty prowls the rugged terrain, the snow leopard. However, not all is well in this majestic predator's world. Imagine a snow leopard, its silvery fur glistening under the pale moonlight, yet marred by a horrific wound, a parasitic flower, grotesquely entwined with its flesh. This flower, known as Rafflesia arnoldii, is notorious for being one of nature's most bizarre and repulsive creations. It infiltrates the host body, feeding off its nutrients, and leaving behind a festering wound that oozes a putrid substance, attracting flies and other scavengers. The sight is both fascinating and horrifying, as this once proud feline struggles against the relentless grip of an organism that thrives on its demise. As we delve deeper into the snow leopard's plight, we encounter another unsettling phenomenon: barnacle infestation. These crustaceans, typically associated with the